Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for watching. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There's lots of cool math and trigonometry stuff coming up that you're not going to want to miss. So cool stuff. Don't forget to subscribe. So for today's problem, we're going to need the following tools. So first, we're going to need the sine of a double angle formula. So sine of 2 theta is equal to 2 times sine of theta times cosine of theta. That's a classic. 2, we need the cosine of the difference of angles formula. So cosine of x minus y is equal to cosine of x times cosine of y plus sine of x times sine of y. Next is the sine of the difference of angles formula. So sine of x minus y is equal to sine of x times cosine of y minus sine of y times the cosine of x. And lastly, we're going to need the power reducing formula, aka the double angle formula for cosine. So sine squared of theta is equal to 1 minus the cosine of 2 theta all over 2. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out this problem. It's quite a cool one. So today we want to prove sine of a plus sine of b is equal to 2 times the sine of a plus b over 2 times the cosine of a minus b over 2. I mean, it almost looks like the double angle formula for sine, but that minus right there, that ruins it, right? Grr. Okay, so with that said, I mean, how do we deal with this? How do we show that these are equal? So the first thing I notice is this a plus b over 2, and I'm going to sort of cleverly rewrite this. Okay, so we're going to have the following. So 2 times the sine of a plus b over 2 times the cosine of a plus b minus 2b over 2. So this will prove to be quite helpful, and we're going to separate this using the cosine of the difference of angles formula. So we still have this 2 sine of a plus b over 2. And then, again, by the cosine of the difference of angles formula, we're going to have, it looks like cosine of the first, so cosine of a plus b over 2, times the cosine of this angle, but this will reduce down to the cosine of b. This will be plus, because we're doing, again, the cosine of the difference of angles formula. So plus, it looks like the sine of the first angle, so that's sine of a plus b over 2, times the sine of, well, again, 2b over 2 is just b. Okay, so that seemed pretty nice, and I think we should go ahead and distribute this. Let's see what happens. So let's distribute this over both terms. Alright, so this times this gives me the following. So 2 sine of a plus b over 2 times the cosine of a plus b over 2 times the cosine of b. So that seems good. And then right here, so I'll multiply this times this, and it looks like 2 sine squared of a plus b over 2 times the sine of b. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty good about this because, first of all, hopefully you're noticing something. I certainly do. How about the sine of a double angle? Right, let's use that. And then right here we can actually expand this using the power reducing formula, also known as the cosine of a double angle. So here, by the sine of a double angle formula, this should be exactly sine of a plus b. So that takes care of this, right? That's really nice. I still have that cosine of b, so I want to write that. So cosine of b plus 2 times, again, by the power reducing formula right here, this should be 1 minus cosine of 2 times the angle. So there's 2 times the angle all over 2. That's times the sine of b. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. It looks like the 2's will cancel, and then we can distribute the sine of b. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to distribute the sine of b, and we have sine of a plus b times the cosine of b. Looks like plus sine of b minus cosine of a plus b times the sine of b. So yeah, we just distributed that over both terms. Well, hopefully you're noticing something nice, because if I look right here, and I also look right here, I notice a formula. Do you? So that looks like the sine of the difference of angles formula, where a plus b is my first angle and b is my second angle. So that's the sine of a plus b minus b plus the sine of b. And that's sine of a plus sine of b. That's cool. Okay, so I've got some more trig gems planned for you. We're going to use this result in the next problem that we do coming up, so you're not going to want to miss that. It's a good one.